Greeting all, how are you doing? How you're feeling and flowing in this midst of upcoming full moon? That's the thing with the energies of new moon and full moon, we can always feel it throughout the 4 to 3 days period. There are lessons that being reminded in this moment of time. First lesson that I have already shared within the previous video of what is our soul asking us to let go of. And to acknowledge what we are letting go of is to be aware of patterns that keep us in the old cycle. And then this full moon boom reminding us again of perhaps that pattern. For me, which comes to the second lesson that I'm here to share, is to embrace diversity. From of Asian culture, which is highly oriented towards the collective needs. However, I grew up in the Western culture, which is oriented towards individual needs. And there is a lesson being shared here of how we then can rebalance of considering of the individual need inside while maintaining the balance within the collective needs. And for me, it's embracing diversity. Embracing diversity is also the lesson that cacao is showing, the lesson that family is showing. But embracing diversity then comes in the next lesson of how we then can maintain the balance within our authentic needs, within our soul path. And within this full moon, stirring up quite a bit of mixture of emotions. For me, guilt revisited. Then the question is shared between me and Michael of our choice of life, how it may affect others, or whether we have made the best decision of being fully present for our family. But then again, there is always this soul calling to embrace our unique path, as well as maintain the loving relationships. So then I too realized that even though intense and heavy emotion like guilt, when it revisits, we can sit with it with awareness, but then acknowledging again, going back to what we are letting go of, going back towards any pattern that no longer serve. And then perhaps there might be a bit of hints of sadness. If any of you moving through more steps of letting go of the old, sadness is quite natural to be felt. And again, meeting it with the sense of groundedness, the sense of centeredness, the sense of observation. And within the last thing that I want to share here, within this whole embracing diversity and this full moon, there is again that process of coming back to the womb space, our energetic connection with our family and ancestors of this time and others. So yeah, I just want to give thanks to all of you that listen this far, and just perhaps I'm just sharing to let each of you know that whatever struggle that you're going through, you're not alone. We human, we go through all this from time to time, ups and downs. So, take care. And remember, within all this, there is too the wisdom of forgiveness. Forgiveness to ourselves, forgiveness to others. And what is really forgiveness? Forgiveness is letting go of vengeance, letting go of hatred. Much love to all. Take care.